Hello, 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 hello. Huh. Oh my God. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? I see some persons already on waiting for me to get on. Mwah! Thank you. Love you. Thank you for being here with me for another episode of Omega Live with JJ, Woman Without Borders. How are you today? Huh? Are you doing well? How are you coping with isolation and quarantine? Hmm? I hope you're finding something constructive to do. One of these days, I'm going to give you a list of things that you can do during quarantine, yeah? Yeah. And you see how I make myself, I'll keep myself occupied, right, during this COVID-19. We have to find something to keep us occupied. Otherwise, we will, yeah, I'm not going to say go crazy, but some people do. So, yeah, you don't want to do that, okay? You want to find something to do to keep yourself occupied so as not to go crazy, all right? And there's so many things that you can do, really, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And like I said, one of these days, I am going to share some of that with you. So, anyway, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you. If this is your first time visiting me, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you visiting with me. Okay. Now, what you're going to do for me, you're going to share that link. Yeah, share that link and invite others to come and watch with you. Okay. As you enjoy another episode of Omega Live with JJ, Woman Without Borders. Yeah. It is Tuesday, April 28th. Yeah. 2 more days left in this month, guys. The month ends on the 30th. That's Thursday. Friday is going to be the 1st of May. And I am so looking forward to May. I'm like, hurry up, April. Come and go. Go away. Go away. Too many things have been happening in April, yeah? It's like from the year I started, guys. Oh my God. This is really a leap year, It's really a leap year because I tell you, and I tell people all the time, I have been studying this thing, guys. I don't know about you, but for me, what I have seen every leap year, the first part of the leap year is just miserable. I'm telling you, so much misery, so much problems and tribulations and trials. But usually for me, by the time the year ends on that leap year, it ends on a good note. So it's something to look forward to, yeah? Indeed, indeed, indeed. And before I go any further, even though she is dead and gone, guys, today, yes, today would have been Jodian Fearon's birthday. Happy birthday, Jodian Fearon. Unfortunately, you're no longer around with us for me to tell you or for us to, your mom and everyone to wish you happy birthday. And, they say dead man tells no tales or you're gone. However, in memory of you, we say happy birthday and as a condolence and prayer to the mother and the family, right? And your child's father. And we say, and your child and your baby, we say happy birthday to you, Jodian Fearon. Guys, she would have been 24 years old today. I got that information. I told you yesterday I was going to get that information, didn't I? Because I saw 26 one place and 24 another place, and I was like, I need the right information. So I got it from the horse's mouth. The mommy says, today is her birthday. Well, she didn't say it today. She said it before because guess what? No, she's not speaking at all. Mom has gone mute, and understandably, I'll tell you why later. But Mom said today would have been her birthday. So today's her birthday, and she would have been 24 years old today. So that means she died, guys, at the age of 23. She was not yet 24 when she died. Young girl, just starting her life. First child. And you're going to be hearing a lot more about this, guys, continuously. You're going to be hearing about it going forward. Yeah, we can't help that at all because it's just a heart-rending story. Yeah. Anyway, you know the drill, guys. So I am going to give you the news and give you my 2 cents on it. And listen, remember, you must subscribe, and share the link and comment. I want to see some comments from you guys today as I am speaking and you're enjoying the program and you have a comment, you have a thought, something comes to your mind, you can just shoot me a message, right? It's live chat, so I'll get it immediately when you comment, all right? And let me know. how you're enjoying the program or what you think about what I'm saying. If you have an opposing view, I would love to hear it. I love opposing views, of course. I am not always right, although sometimes I think I'm like 98% right. And only because, guys, I research, right? I read a lot. I watch things. I study things. I observe things. So I get information from all over, and then with the help of the spirit of knowledge, I come to informed decisions. Yes, and John, let's start the news. Okay, so first of all, you know, oh, excuse me. It is very hot. It is very hot, guys. Very hot, very hot. It's going to be a hot summer. So, Jamaica now has 364 confirmed cases of the coronavirus disease, COVID-19, according to the Minister of Health and Wellness, the Honorable Christopher Tufton. And he was speaking almost 3 hours long. So at the right, he also said this 350 cases yesterday, guys. There were 2 duplicates, so the actual number for yesterday was actually 348, not 350. It was 348 cases yesterday, and 16 more today, which is what brings the number up to 364 and not 366, right? Because it's not 50. Yesterday was actually 348. So the total number with the 16 addition that we have is now 364 cases, right? Of that number, guys, 182. Listen to that number. We have 364 now. Of that number, 182 is directly linked to Alorica, talking about their employees, right? Listen to this. Plus 37 cases that are contacts of these confirmed cases. So we're talking about mother, father, sister, brother, uncle, pitney, granny. These are contacts of friends, maybe, or depending how often they see their friends, right? So these are contacts of. So therefore, the total number coming out of Alarica, both direct and indirect, guys, is 219. Remember, we have 364. 219 out of one workplace cluster. Alarica call center, guys. Can you imagine that? So of that number, for you guys who are into big data, yeah, we have 241 females, 123 males, right? Ages range, remember, from 2 months old to 87 years old. We have 334 persons who are in isolation and 92 who are in government quarantine, right? There are 26 samples that are pending. And, oh yes, before we continue, didn't I say yesterday that we had 11 pending? That's what they told us, right? That there was 11 pending the day before. So how do you get from 11 pending to having 16 new cases? Can anybody explain that one to me? I don't understand how that one worked, because we get our results 24 hours, right? And there was 11 pending yesterday. There were 11 pending, yet we have 16 new cases. I don't understand how that might work, guys. You work it out for me and let me know how that works. I don't understand it at all. I need some more information on that. So anyways, they say that there are now 26 samples pending. So let's see what our numbers are going to be tomorrow, right? And of course, we still have 7 deaths and 29 recoveries. All right. So that's for you guys with your big data. Okay, so the minister is basically saying that persons who are in quarantine, and if you're developing symptoms, by now, right? You have to call the Ministry of Health and Wellness. So if you're in quarantine or in isolation and you develop symptoms, you're asked to contact the Ministry of Health and Wellness. And remember, the number again is 8881-LOVE, 8881-LOVE. And what that means is it's 888-633-5687, right? 633-5687. Okay. And according to the health minister, he said the Jamaica Public Service, the JPS, has donated 2 additional machines that can aid in the testing of samples on a daily basis. The machines have a capacity of testing approximately 300 samples every 6 hours, right? So, of course, you know what that means, guys. Now we have 3 machines that can do approximately 300 samples. What does that tell you? That we can almost have 1,000 samples, right? Minimum every day. Because remember, these machines can go every 8 hours and every 6 hours. So the one we had first can go every 8 hours. That is 3 8 is 24. That means it can go 3 times in a 24-hour period. So it can give you over 1,000 in one day. Yeah, just the one machine. However, if all they do for the entire day is just one sample, right? That means they can do 300 times 3, that's 900 plus, because it's approximately said. So that's 900 plus almost 1,000 samples they can do every single day with these 3 machines that they now have, right? So we should hear a lot more going forward, guys, in terms of these numbers as they are tested, because there are some persons who are not tested who could be asymptomatic, for all we know, right? So we're going to see these numbers, and as the Prime Minister says, the numbers are going to spike, and that would be one of the reasons, because we have not been testing a lot, right? And basically, so yeah, that's it. And I wanted to. I'm gonna play a clip for you guys. I'm gonna play a clip for you guys to listen to. Yeah, I'm gonna play a clip for you. But before I play that clip, let me continue by saying the minister is also has also expressed condolences to the family members and the friends of the late Jodian Fearon. Right? He's also asking the public for patience, even though he fully understands and appreciates the upset that this has caused, because they are doing some investigation, which I'm going to tell a little bit more about in a short while. Right? So the minister also wants persons who may be feeling down due to the news of the COVID-19 pandemic, or you might be directly or indirectly affected by it by way of being in quarantine or being in isolation, and you're feeling down. It says, call the mental health hotline. There's a mental health hotline. Several episodes back, I gave you that number. I told you about it, right? You can go into my library and find it, but I'm going to give you your number again. The number to call is 888 New Life, right? 888 639 5433. 888-639-5433. Guys, these are professionals who are trained, right? These are trained counselors, okay, social workers. So you can call them. You don't have to be home feeling down and depressed, okay, and feel like you have no one to talk to. These are strangers to you. So whereas you would not want to talk to your family members about these things, you can feel free to call this number and talk to someone who does not know you, but who is empathetic and sympathetic towards your case, okay? All right. Sometimes it's just good to talk, just good to talk sometimes. Yeah. Okay, so meanwhile, the Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, has stated that an administrative investigation into the death of Jodian Fearon is already underway. He said the police has already commenced their own investigations to determine if anyone was criminally negligent. Right? So, what he has done, he has asked the Attorney General to consider carefully how the investigative process must be done, right, in terms of them. So, she would have done that today, and we will hear more tomorrow or going forward, right? But the advice is, what direction should the cabinet take in terms of their internal investigation? But one is already going on with the administrative investigation is being conducted or led by the health minister, right? And there's a criminal investigation going on led by the JCF, the Jamaica Consular Force, right? He says, he said the public's anger at the handling of the case of Miss Fearon is fully justified. He said we have all right to be angry, right? And that the full force of the state and all its resources will be brought to bear to ensure that those responsible are held accountable. That's what the Prime Minister said. Meanwhile, the family have retained the services of Attorney at Law Isat Buchanan, or Isaac Buchanan, and pathologist Dr. Ford. Let me get the last name for was searching for him. Okay, pathologist Dr. Ford, who will oversee the autopsy scheduled for today. So today is the autopsy, guys, on Jodian Fearon, right? And the Jamaica Constabulary Force, who have an interest in the case because they're investigating, right? A criminal investigation is going on, so they have an interest in the case. So they also sending a representative to the autopsy. Everybody wants to know, what's going on here. And where do we go from here? All right. So let me play this little clip for you guys. Listen to this little clip I'm gonna play. This is from the press conference yesterday. The that you hear from the horse's mouth. Yeah.